Hey guys, and welcome back. It is Jafmasterflash. How are you all doing today? Hope you guys are all well. Ready to. So this is Hanoi. Welcome. As you can see, the weather is looking mighty fine. So it looks like it's going to be a dry Hanoi. This is the third race of season 2. Hopefully, we'll have a much better finish and a better race than we did last time out. I need to turn the volume down when I get in game. I will do that as soon as I can. But yeah, hope you guys are doing good wherever you are in the world today. So, how are things? What did you think of the Turkish Grand Prix yesterday? It was, yeah, mixed feelings. First half was good. First half was decent, and then the second half became a bit of a everybody buckle in, and Hamilton. Wow, just wow. You knew that he was going to do it, whether it be at Turkey or not, but you knew he was going to win it, and you cannot deny that what you witnessed yesterday was history in the making. You can't deny that. Can't deny it at all. That's better. Okay, so let's get the car set up. Vietnam. Thank you. I did have 3 upgrades for this race. Unfortunately, all 3 of them failed. So the little bit of R&D points that I had, I think I had around about just under 1,000 I was saving to get the major upgrades. I had to spend them on renewing the failed parts. I needed 375 R&D points for the last one. Unfortunately, I only had 366. So yeah, which is nice. So let's do track acclimatization and we'll drive out.
Like a rubber out on track. Try to take it easy for a couple of laps.
I am not knowing what to expect. This is only... Yes, only the second time I've ever driven at Hanoi. The last time I drove at Hanoi would have been last time I raced here, which was last season, and I finished P11. So the omens don't bode well, but we shall see. And if anybody knows how to sort out sticky pedals or sticky thumb things, let me know. Let me know. Yeah, I feel sorry for Vietnam. They went through all this to get this Grand Prix set up for 2020, and with COVID and everything with it, they never got a race. And now, because of all the tension in the country, the fighting, political fighting, it looks like it's off next year's calendar as well. So we ain't gonna get a race at Hanoi after all. Some people like your circuit, some people hate it, some people think it's meh. I know one thing, these hard tyres are not doing the business.
Approaching the DRS zone, watch your MFD for the activation point.
You have to be so careful. Have to be so careful through. When you change gear, it really wants to thump you, and it makes the car slide all over the place. I think that's why I've got so many greens at the moment and not purples. I do love Sector 3 through here. Use the bit of the battery, the ERS deployment. Have to be so tight though, otherwise gonna miss a gate, and you don't want that to happen. I did loads of laps prior to coming online, and I gotta be honest, hard tyres are the worst.
Good work. You seem to have a solid handle on the lap. Let's try and perfect each turn. Remember that chaining good corners together will give you a consistency bonus.
They really are the worst. There just doesn't seem to be any kind of feel for it, and they seem to slide a hell a lot and lock up as well. I mean, I know the car is set up for.
Expect to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now.
That's not what you said in the weather, Jeff. Lying to me again. I mean, I know the harder tyres are the harder tyres, and I expect to see some lock-in because the brakes are set for 100%, but it just doesn't seem to be any feel at all. And the fact that I've got no feel through here when I need it really kind of makes me nervous. Normally if I had a set of
Great stuff. You've pretty much nailed this circuit. This is a really strong foundation to build from over the weekend.
I had a set of softs on, really thrashed it through there then, and really tried but you can't do it. You just can't. The car slides too much. So far so good. So far so good. Oh, Danny Rick gone a little bit faster in the yellow stripe medium tyres. Serial liar Jeffrey Boy is off again then. The race is dry though, so I've completed it anyway. It's just
Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can talk you through the numbers.
didn't even think that I hit the wall that hard. I didn't. It's only yellow damage, but still around here, especially these turns, it's enough really is enough.
Right, come in at the end of this lap.
It's a lot like Baku. Danny Rickles flying with a 109 in this sector.
There's only one lap of fuel remaining.
.206.2 was that?
Come in this lap, please. Box this lap.
I'm coming, Jeff. I'm coming. It is so tight through those little S's. And that's it. So that is track climatization done. Hopefully, and Bottas sets a 138.8. That's quick.
When driving with the pit assist disabled, you'll need to be mindful of your speed when entering the pit lane. If you hit the limiter line too fast, you'll pick up a penalty. Watch the on-screen prompts that show your target speed and distance to the limiter line.
So Bottas just dropped the 138.8. Looks like Verstappen, I think he'll go a little bit quicker, maybe a 138.5. He's really quick around here, and I think it's all to do with like the tricky sector 1 and tricky sector 3. Sector 2 is where all the speed is. I'm kind of hoping with a set of softs on we'll be half decent through there as well. Yeah, I managed to purple that one.
Car repairs have set us back a little.
Yeah, they only set us back a little bit, Jeff. It's a weird shape circuit. It really is. It's a funny shape. It's part of the new breed. 2 ovals in it. You don't normally get that from a circuit. Come on. Stop.
Our best lap so far is a 1:39.5. All personnel be aware.
Let's go and do this one. So, Bottas dropped the 138.8. Yeah? Let's see how quick we can go. Tyre management. There's definitely a better choice of tyre around here than the hards. Me personally, if I had a choice, I'd stay on the softs, and that is only for AI racing, and you're on against multiplayer. The mediums are the set of
Rain
tyres.
is forecast in just over 10 minutes time. Rain in 10 minutes.
The medium set of tyres is where you want, or what you want to be on. Hey dear, how you doing? If you get too raggedy on the throttle out of that hairpin, you will spin it up and the car will go sideways. This is a heavy duty fill circuit as well. So I expect a lap or two throughout the race. I always underfill the car or fill the car light. So I'm gonna have to fill it a lot heavier. How you doing though, mate? Run really wide. Hit the brakes. Come back in. Have to be really careful on the throttle on that curb. If you are too much on that curb, the car just spins. Come on, let's go. Because I'm on a tyre management, I probably wouldn't do this normally. Put it in rich mode, because when you're in rich mode, it kind of eats the tyres. But because of the long straight, it's purple set there. See how we go when the medium's through here. Too wide. Let's slow it down a little bit.
Okay, test complete, and that was a very good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that.
Nice. So a lap with not... No worries, mate. You take care. You have a good day yourself. Thank you so much for stopping by, my friend. Hope to see you again. And you take care, buddy. You take care. Okay, so I dropped a 138.3 without kind of trying. I think though this is going to be a circuit that I'm going to struggle at. I really do. Yeah, no worries, buddy. I'll catch you later. I think pole is going to be about a 136.5. And I'm not sure.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
With how heavy this car felt through sector 3 and how far I ran wide, I don't know if I have got what it takes in this car. It's running wide now, it's understeering quite a lot. It's understeering a heck of a lot. Haunton haven't been out yet though, so quite a lot of them haven't been out yet actually. And you'd think, the fact that it's about to rain, you'd think that they would. Got a new update today as well. I think season 3 of Podium Pass will be out tomorrow or out at midnight. Obviously, depending on where you are in the world. We have now been given 11 sections on the car.
Probably mentioned the new parts that have come in from the factory. Well, they're all fitted and good to go. I hope they do the trick.
Not yet, Jeff. No, I haven't had them yet. They failed. Thanks for rubbing the salt into the wound. Yeah, but we've now got 11 sections that we can choose on 11 different spots on the car where we attach our liveries for our customization. So that's decent. It was only 5 and then they stuck other liveries where they saw fit, but now you can actually fully customize.
Okay, we don't think we're far away from some rain. I'll keep you updated as the conditions change. Checks complete. All personnel be aware we have a car leaving.
You can fully customize where you want to stick them. It's like, see the Atlantic on the Halo. See the compass on the wing? Yeah, without me actually slamming the car into the wall, I can't actually show you the side of the car, but they're there, like on the front wing and on the side pods, and you can basically put wherever you want there. Not sure if I will be able to complete the fuel saving, because I did a Grand Prix earlier against AI and I really struggled to save fuel. This is going to be a thirsty track. A lot of up and down shifts. Okay, let's see if I can save some film. I think I might be able to save some fill, but I might not be able to get it purple, and that's probably what's going to happen. Unless I can just get so much time under my hat that I can slow it down myself. The fact is the rain has just come, so I might have to abort it anyway.
We'll be seeing at least 20 minutes of light rain.
It's very, very slippery when the rain is down. Kind of hoping that no, it's not going to be enough.
That's an acceptable lap, but you're capable of more if you work at it.
Come on, come on, come on. If the track gets too wet, I'll just abort it. You'll know when it's too wet because DRS will be shut off. When DRS is shut off, you know that's kind of a good idea that it's getting too wet. Hellis, how you doing, bro? How you doing, mate? I'm out in Vietnam. Jeff lied to me again with the weather, mate. I'm surprised. I'm not. starting to get a little bit tricky now as well.
Okay, decent lap there, but there's still more to find. Keep at it.
Starting to get a little bit slippery. You can tell it's starting to get a little bit slippery as the time is dropping. Should be okay though. It should be, providing it doesn't tip down. Should have more than enough to get back, and this will just be a green test program rather than a purple one. We're so gentle coming up to that hairpin. Almost turned in too quick then. Almost took the front end of the car
Practice
off.
program over. That's all we need for now. Return to the garage pronto.
Danny Ricker's on a fast one. Yes, Jeff, I shall be back as soon as I can. I'm quite happy with that. That's 3 tests then practice 1. Regardless of the weather. Just get out of the way for this AlphaTauri. Yeah. You probably did, mate, knowing Jeff. Oh, the Merc is on a flyer. I need to get out of the way quick.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Bottas almost took my front wing off. What did you think of Bottas yesterday, Ellis? In Turkey? I really do not know what happened. Just don't know what happened to him. As a driver, like, just... I mean, we're only human. And we're
Box
all...
this lap, please. Box this lap.
We are all allowed... off days. That was a save and a half. But Bottas yesterday. He was awful. JP, how you doing, mate? How are you doing? Yes, mate, I'm very well, thank you. Yourself? Hope you're good. Just in a soaking wet Vietnam for race 3 of season 2. Yes, mate. Absolutely. I was quite shocked. I really was to see how, you know, a man who is trying to challenge the champion, and he just seemed to go backwards. And I think if it'd been any other driver in that seat other than Bottas, I think they'd be calling for his head this morning. I don't know why. I just got that kind of feeling. See how my teammate is getting on. Ooh.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 38.3.
He's struggling a little bit, but then he is on the hard tyres. Let's see if he's out on track. No, he isn't. Hamilton's only P6. Yeah. It's crazy. Did you... When I saw a picture of Lewis's Inters at the end of the race, it was like, how on earth they managed to race on those tyres is just beyond. Absolutely beyond. Crazy. It's like when Stroll came in, he was doing 1 minute 40s. When he came back out on fresh tyres, 1 minute 46. You just think, so just a crazy race. A crazy, crazy race yesterday.
It's time to remind ourselves of our top three, who are Joker, Verstappen, and Valtteri Bottas. And if today's practice is anything to go by, we're in for an exceptional weekend of Formula 1.
Let's hope so. It is. I got Lando Norris out of McLaren. So Jordan King went to replace Lando Norris. And then my ex-teammate, which was Nicky De Vries, he went to Williams to replace Grosjean, but Latifi went to Haas, if that makes any sense. Haas, yeah. Latifi went to Haas to replace Grosjean, and then Nicky De Vries went to Williams to replace Latifi. And that was the only kind of movers and shakers. Practice 2. Doing really well though. I mean, since McLaren, Racing Point and Renault have had that little bit of a buff. Fair play, Jordan King is doing really well. AI version, Jordan King. There it is. Let's do the ERS thing.
Don't push the car just yet. Track is still green. Try and take it easy for the first couple of laps.
We shall see, Jeff. We shall see. Don't know how I'm going to fare with this one. Let's see. Hopefully it'll be alright. Yeah, it's kind of a weird shape sector 1, weird shape sector 3. Like sector 3 is a shallower version of Suzuka sector 1. You have to be so careful and light here. You end up spinning the car. And the walls are not your friend. That reminds me. Okay, so my energy store and my turbocharger have had a bit of a hammering, but they all seem to be kind of wearing at the same rate. Gearbox is doing okay because it's a practice gearbox. Have a look at the durability when I durability upgrade. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Problem is as well, because this has got such a long sector, a long part of the track in sector 2, there's not a lot of places where you can kind of gain energy back. You normally recover and regain energy under braking. I mean, after this bit here, you don't really brake hard until see, because this is kind of free flowing. It should be free flowing if I didn't screw it up, and I have screwed it.
That lap was too slow. You need to find more speed. Make sure to properly utilize your overtake button.
Damn it. Damn it. It's because I messed up going through sector 3 for the S's. If I hadn't run so wide, I would have had enough time. Should do this one. Should do it on this bit. I'm up quite a lot. Shouldn't lose that much time for the S's now. He says,
Program complete.
Just.
Job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can talk you through the numbers.
I didn't want to have to do the second lap because that would have meant more tyre life taken out of these set of tyres, which I was going to use for the other practice program. So I'm going to have to really go slow and then just hope there's enough life left in them. When did I hit the wall? I don't remember.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Don't remember hitting the wall. Okay. Kind of says I did. Oh, I've got damage anyway. And if I did that on the first attempt, that's probably why then I ran so wide in the S's. Anyway, no drama. It's done now. Got through it by the skin of 94 100s. We'll get repaired. We'll go back out. We'll do the test bit. Bottas has gone faster, so he's gone faster than a 1:39.4. But then his first lap, he dropped a 1:38.8. So I just don't remember where I hit and brought the win. Not to worry though. But no, I'm still loving my team. joined an F2 league as well. I'm saying F2, I'm in tier 3. We race the F2 cars. Race on a Sunday. Oh yeah, I did damage.
We've had to spend time repairing the damage to the car.
So we race on a Sunday with URL and on a Thursday with RPL. Drive for ART in RPL and BWT in URL. Trying to get myself better, trying to get myself more acclimatized to online racing, multiplayer racing. The only racing I've really done is a couple of messes around, you know, nothing serious.
To focus entirely on the race, but we should put a bit of time aside to run the qualifying sim program. Try to run it before the end of FP3 if you can. When you're ready, let's go.
Yeah, I've never done anything serious, so trying to get my racecraft together, trying to get my speed up. Kind of went from hero to zero in my race on Thursday in the feature race, but recovered and did okay in the sprint race. So online racing is a lot, or multiplayer racing is a lot harder than just racing against the air. Hell of a lot harder. So much difficult. It's like you can, even though that this is set on, I think it's on 104. This is, and even though it's set on 104, the AI become predictable. You know that towards the end of the race they drop off. Humans don't, and they're relentless. They just keep on going, keep on coming. Must have dropped a really slow time in then for me to be so far, or dropping down so far. But then saying that, there is a mixture of cars out on soft tyres, and the softs are worth at least 8 or 9 tenths. So here it goes, 5 laps. Five laps of gently coaxing the car around the circuit. I'm not sure. Oh, it's Albon. That's okay. It's not Mad Max. I call him Mad Max because in Bahrain last week we was in practice 2, and he just comes out of nowhere and just smashes clean into the back of me. It wasn't just Max either, it was one of the Williams cars. Oh no, it was Ocon. But it was one of the Williams cars, but it wasn't, it was Ocon. Kind of not going too fast, not using the ERS mode if I can help it. Seeing if I can do it without, because I need to save these tyres because they're going to be a lap less grippy, as I had to do 2 laps in the ERS program rather than just the one.
Great lap. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
Trying to avoid any unnecessary lockups. Or sometimes when you over rotate the car kind of slides. Chess! How you doing, mate? So, tell me what happened yesterday. Because 1 minute I was there watching a live stream, seen you all pull off, and then they killed the live stream. What an absolute Burke. That's the AI for you. If I wasn't on a practice program, I would have run clean at the side of him, because now he's cost me my...
That lap was no good. We need you to improve on that.
He's cost me my shot at it.
What happened? Let me know you're okay.
I absolutely hate AI. So yeah. Paying not enough attention. That's what that was. To be honest, I think these tyres are not the best either. They're okay. Shouldn't have spun like that so quick. Just have to be gentle with them now. I didn't notice what type of tyres Albon was on either. If he was on softs or not. It's going to be an opportunity for me to get Albon back in
Okay, good job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
in qualifying anyway. There's going to be a time where I'm in front of Albon and I'll just slow right down. Maybe ruin his qualifying lap deliberately. As soon as I stop, mate, I shall read it. But it's good. I think I got the gist of the message you sent me over Discord, but yeah, it was glitchy as hell. Oh, there you are then, so you get another shot at it. Well, if you need anybody to practice with, mate, just give us a shout. Not that I'll be much use to you. You'll be 5-10 seconds down the road, and I'll still be. I'll just still be me being me. I can feel this car sliding all over the place.
Great lap. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
Now we're locking up. They're only at 26. 26, 26, 28, 25. It's not that bad. There shouldn't be... They feel terrible though. Oh, no way, mate. You're sick, you? Well, I hope you get better soon, mate. Oh, come on, Russell. Don't hold me up. That was a squeeze of the throttle and almost cost me the front end of my car because these tyres are really short now. Guys, I'll get to your comments as soon as I get back.
And that was a very good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that.
I can see something about Thursday, Jess. I'll have a look now as soon as I get back, mate. I don't think on the RPL calendar there was on the calendar it's scheduled that we are off. We're not racing this week. But then Luke in Discord, he posted everybody ready for Thursday. So I asked him, and he said that scheduled for a break. So the next race is Silverstone, but it's for the week after.
There's only one lap of fuel remaining.
Yoms.
Come in this lap, please. Box this lap.
But as soon as you get your new internet though, Jess, you'll be good to go, mate. Yeah, so we're not racing this week, according to Luke and the RPL guys. We are racing the week after. So yeah, it kind of sucks, but might just do a practice maybe if you want in. Just run a Silverstone race, maybe do it 100% rather than a 50. I don't think Jess has a saying that. Jess, do you have Tesco's in Holland? Jess ain't in the UK, Yoms. He's I think Jess is, if I'm not mistaken, he's Dutch.
Car repairs have set us back a little. So far, our fastest lap is a 1:38.7.
Guy smashed the front wing again. Ooh. Okay, so I said in practice 1 that I think the best laps or pole lap is going to be a 1:36.5. How mistaken I am. If Vettel in the Ferrari is dropping 1:36.4s, you can probably add another
Okay, let's talk about Hanoi Street Circuit. T2 tightens up more than you might expect as it becomes T3, so stay nice and wide, very similar to the opening corners at Shanghai. It's a long, long run from 9, through 10, and down to 11, but it's a very tight left-hander, so mind your braking point.
You can probably add another 7.
We're 18th in the speed trap, 207.6 miles per hour.
Yeah, you can probably add another 7/10 to a full second on top of that for pole. I reckon we're just going to be 1:35.0. I don't know what that is, Yoms. Yoms was timed out for 1 second. I don't know why it deleted them all.
Okay, just want to remind you to keep an eye on your tyre usage. We have to give 2 sets back at the end of this session, so they'll be unavailable for the rest of the weekend. We'll hand over the 2 most worn sets, so don't ruin tyres you might want to use later.
I don't know. He completely deleted all Yoms'. Yoms, I don't know what happened there, mate. I don't know why he deleted you either. Silly. Oh, it was because of the symbol after Jaff.
And with all the cars now over the line, let's see our top 3 again. Vettel, Ocon, and Daniel Ricciardo. And that's it. Practice is officially over. Until next time, goodbye.
Yeah, but we'll have a look at an F2 race if you want. Definitely. How's things on, mate? You okay? How are you getting on with my team? Yeah, buddy. I'm really good. How you getting on with my team? I'll have to see if Jess is up for it as well. That's the hammer, mate. That's the hammer. No, I gotta be honest, I really like it. Really enjoy my team. It's like I kind of put my McLaren career mode on hold to give this full attention. Really want to try and get like this team to the top.
Let's get a few laps under our belt.
Looks like it's going to rain again, Jeff, considering you told me it's sunny. Thanks for that. Yeah, see if Fruity's up for it. I'll see if see if Westy's up for it as well. Okay, so I have to beat a 36.4. Okay, that's my target time. So I have to beat Vettel's time in the last practice session. Again, the red striped tyres are the softer tyres, so should do it. Not gonna lie though, a 1:34.9 is my limit, is my ceiling. So any time below that, and I'm winning. fair play with these softs on. This car just sticks. Can really throw it in. We'll see. See how it goes. Should have got the car set up a lot quicker, a lot sooner. Damn it. Put what's that? So the thing is, you can't use the ERS to bail you out either with a little bit of a boost because it's already set to hot lap. Normally I would have used that on the exit of the first horseshoe and then the second one, and then out of this you have to be so gentle on the power here. The car really wants to go, but the car is not yet ready for, you know.
Okay, then that's the end of the program and plenty of useful data. Return to base when you can so we can go over it.
So this needs a car like the Mercedes. If I had a car like Mercedes, that definitely would have gone a lot smoother. But when you're driving through those S's, you can feel the limitations of the car. You want the car to lean a lot more, yet it doesn't. And I think some of the upgrades that they had done to the chassis that failed would have helped so
There's
much.
only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Would have helped so much for this. I think with the extra bit of an engine mode that we're going to get in quali, I'm probably looking at about a 135.7 and probably no more than that.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
And that's due to the limitations of the car. I'd have a look at the what you've written now as your
Box this
just
lap, please. Box this lap.
this part here is not too bad. It's these deeper corners. Okay, so that is the end of practice 3 as well. Maybe sneaking into the 33s. Nice. Yeah. This car wouldn't get no way. This current car in this current situation would not do 33. Probably could if I was in a Merc. I definitely could if I was in a Merc. Not in this though. Not yet. And that's why I like this so much, is because I want to try and get there.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:36.3.
So it's saying estimated pole is going to be a 1:35.6. That's going to probably be more like a 1:34.9. So I'm going to need to find a lot of time. a lot of time. Just gonna fast forward that and see how we get on. 0, mate. Absolutely 0 for F2. And that's the thing I want to try and find out as well, just who in the league doesn't run assists. Because if they're all using assists off the start, it might explain why I'm poor at F2 starts anyway, and I know I need work. I need to work on it, and I know that. But if the other races are running assists, well then I'm technically at a disadvantage, aren't I?
The session has drawn to a close, so let's review our top 3. Joker, Hamilton, and Sebastian Vettel. Sadly, it's...
What about you, mate? What do you run for F2?
Good day today.
She's gonna ask me about the wall.
You really went all out in practice today. Are you testing new components?
Well, the part of the things that we had that failed wasn't aero, it was chassis. So which one of these? That's gotta be stress testing's gotta be durability, isn't it? So okay, that wasn't.
You scraped the walls a few times. Were you struggling for grip?
Knew she's gonna ask me about that.
Appreciate your time.
Yeah, that's the thing though, mate. I don't run. I've never run. I haven't run traction on an F1 car since 2018. That's probably why, and I'm at the. That's that's probably why, mate. Right? I'm at the back of the grid. You watch me stick it into medium traction and whoop you and Jess. One can dream, right? But no, I've never used traction, even in the wet. Okay, I'm gonna need to have a look at this. But then I don't want to rely on using it to then, go somewhere that, doesn't use it and you rely on it kind of thing. You know what I mean? It's just a lot of... Look at what, mate? Oh, I meant look at the difference between me running a traction control quality time on an F2 car as to not. And if there is little to zero difference, I'll just continue running 0 assists. That's what I meant by look at that. Yeah, but like I said, I'd rather, not rely on an assist to then maybe, I don't know, if the league changes its rules or whatnot and bans all assists, well then, if you've been relying on the, traction assist for all that time, sometimes it's best. Well, that's my thoughts on it anyway. Okay, so...
All set. Everyone clear?
Here goes Q1. Two laps in Q1, 1 lap in Q2, 2 laps in... Yeah, true. True that, true that. I wasn't ready for the takeover then. Let Verstappen go a little bit because you can get affected by dirty air in the street circuits. And the last thing you want is to be losing the front wing like I appear to have done every practice session. I don't know what time that I'm expecting to do. Just got a funny feeling though I'm gonna have to fight tooth and nail for a decent lap today. Okay, so wind it up. Here it goes. You still have to be careful because the car will slide. You will slide into the wall. That's quite reassuring to know that Max Verstappen had just gone out and I was purple in sector 1. So, but then I got Hamilton behind me, so how long I was purple in sector 1 for, I do not know. Come on, come on.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
Okay, it's safe to say that I did screw up that sector 3. So yeah, Hamilton definitely did go faster than me in sector 1. Good job, there was a bit left. I don't think I've got what is actually required of me though. Was it a 135 something, isn't it? What was that? I think I won 1,000 away from him, right? Oh damn! Now I'm kind of stuck. Oh right, okay. So I dropped the 135.1. I think Hamilton dropped the 135. Let's see.
So, just ahead of us in this session at the moment are Hamilton, and behind us are Verstappen, Sainz, and Leclerc. The fastest lap at this point in time is a 1:35.1.
Yeah, so Hamilton is a little bit faster than me. Gerard, how's it going, mate? In the performance table, in the R&D table, you mean? In the R&D table, I'm just in front of Ferrari, but just behind Red Bull and Mercedes. Towards the end of season 1, I had loads of R&D resource points saved, and I managed to spend them between the off season, and upgraded the aero and the chassis of the car. So yeah. I'm sure I looked at the clock and I saw Hamilton was 1/1000th quicker than me. What I did during the start of my team, I focused so much on the engine of the car to get it quicker that I neglected the chassis and the aero. Then I quite quickly realised that the car needed a lot more than just straight line speed. So I saved my R&Ds and really went to it. Yeah. It does kind of suck at the end when you've got them fully upgraded. But this is...
Our best lap so far is a 1:35.1.
Like I said, this is only season 2. Look at that. So Hamilton drops a 1:35.120 and mine's a 1:35.122. Damn. But yeah, I really went hard at it for the chassis and the aero. I had aero restrictions put on me at the end of the last season, so I saved all my R&D points and, like I said, used them at the off season, and then that wasn't enough then to enable me to get into a decent position. I had a load of upgrades just before Australia. Then with the remaining R&D points I should have had a load of R&D upgrades before here, but they failed. I had 4 upgrades and they all failed. So
we're 22nd in the speed trap, 212.2 miles per hour.
Where is my teammate? He's P15. Is he out on track yet? No, he's not out on track yet. I'm not going to go out again. It's safe to say. Where's Bottas though? How is he so slow?
If you want to know specific information or make certain changes to the car during a pit stop, you can tell me what you want over the radio. Press and hold the radio button to activate the system, and you can either speak the command or select it manually from the...
Yes, mate, it really does.
...on the multifunction display. While the radio is active, cycle through command groups with the MFD button.
That's true, mate. Very true. Fact. Okay, so I'm going to just accelerate this and just hope that I'll be okay. It's qualifying 1, and you need to get dropped below 16 to get knocked out. In fair play, Carlos Sainz with a really decent time as well, in front of Verstappen, unless Verstappen didn't go back out. Did my teammate make it in? Ooh, just. So a third racer on the trot that he's made it into Q2. Nice. Me, mate? Of course you can. I am older than God. I am 37. My body is old, but my brain is very young. I got into gaming a very long time ago. That's 7% on 2 runs. So I kind of need a... I need a flying lap basically then on one run.
Checks
Great.
complete. We're ready.
Okay, so let's go for a gentle as possible outlap, and then Dad hates what, mate? What, gaming or F1 or... Oh, I've been a gamer all my life, mate. I absolutely love it. I was born in the wrong kind of era. I'm making up for it now, though, that's for sure. I mean, I love F1. Absolutely love it as a sport. I've watched F1 since as long as I can remember. Played the games for as long as I can remember. Love everything about it. Okay, so just up one quick lap because I'm going to need to keep these tyres at the start of the race. Here goes. Come on, come on, come on. Every time it slows down, it just feels like it takes an eternity to get the car moving again. I need to get a... Come on, rotate, rotate. Okay, so that first set that was poor. Oh. Don't know if that's going to be enough. That was a 1:30. It was exact the same time as I pulled last time out, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Bottas dropped 1:34.7. It's a tyre wear. I need to keep the tyres as fresh as I possibly can because these are the tyres that you'll start the Grand Prix on, you see.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Yeah, that's okay. Any normal day I would have gone for another flying lap. Nice, mate. You were Max supporter. He's a very talented driver. Very talented driver. So I'm down to P4. That's okay, providing I can stay there. Should be alright, should be able to stay there. So Hamilton went a little bit faster with his 0. A 35.0. I did another 35.1. A 35.2 I actually did. So I need to find half a second in Q3 to beat Bottas. Yes, mate. Lewis is very, very good. Watch Lewis. I can remember watching his GP2 race at Silverstone where he won in the wet. Then that was 2006, and then in 2007 he signed for, was it 2006 or was it 2005? Anyway, straight out of GP2 he signed for McLaren, Ron Dennis, and then 2007 then he went on, was it 2007, 2008? Useless with dates. Yeah, so I'm 4/10 off Bottas with a 1:34.7.
Our best lap so far is a 1:35.2.
So I need to middle sector's good, but I lost all my time in the first sector. Half a second. So if I hadn't lost that half a second in sector 1, I would have...
We're 16th in the speed trap, 212.0 miles per hour.
Did you watch the Grand Prix yesterday, Gerard? Okay, so he is not out. So where's my teammate then? Ah?
Track is quiet right now. Let's get out on track while it's clear.
There he is. P14. Oh, you missed a really good race yesterday, mate. It was unfortunate for Max. At the start of the race, it was looking like Max was going to go on to win it, but Lewis made sure that he went on to clinch his 7th title. Whether he did it at Turkey or whether he went on to do it in Bahrain, he did it nevertheless. Absolute awesome drive. That's okay, mate. Ooh, so my teammate is 15th. Those, it's frustrating as hell when an R&D development part fails. It really is, because you've then got to wait, because 9 times out of 10 you end up spending all your R&D points on getting the upgrade, and then you do the same thing again. You then got to get it and it fails, and then you've got to wait there until the end of the next race till you get more R&D to then honestly, and then you've got to wait till the next race then, and it's frustrating. So when a part fails, the race you should have been having it for, you don't get it then until a further 2 races, which is an absolute nightmare. So the top 10, Bottas, Hamilton, Verstappen, me, okay, going into Q3 rather. And I need half second. Yes, mate, no worries at all. It is, it's getting late. It's 10 o'clock over here as well. Thanks for stopping by, mate. And if you like it, hit that like button. And if you love it, hit that subscribe button, mate. There's always F1 content on here. I'm always live as well. Be nice to see you again. Okay, so let's see if I can get the
Please,
first.
mechanics, please stand clear. We're ready to go.
Nice one, mate. Thank you very much. I was kind of hoping to get the first car on track then, but that's alright. The good thing is I've got 2 sets of soft tyres. So I've got this set that's currently on the car, which is fresh. So that's going to be enough for 2 laps. And then I'll head back, stick on a new set, and see in the last dying light of Q3, can I get on pole? I'm not sure actually.
Signs ahead.
Science? I thought it was a Red Bull. Yeah, it is a Red Bull. Jeff's been drinking again. Jeff really has been drinking again. Thank you, mate. You take care though, buddy, alright? Not letting this alpha get by me at all. Okay. I kind of hold my breath when I go around that final corner because I don't want me to end up hitting the wall. But I think I'm dropping a lot of time by having to do that. And around that bend there. Went through the gears way too quick there. didn't want to invalidate the lap.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
Okay, Verstappen's on. That lap that Verstappen did was an absolute flyer. I don't know where I'm going to find the extra time from. Screaming at me. Damn it, I screwed that up completely then. Okay, so I know I've got about I'm at a 135.1. I know I had about 7/10 in the bag then before I screwed it up. Right, I need to quickly get back, get a fresh set of tyres on, and get back up. Looks like I'm not gonna be able to challenge in sector 1, but sectors 2 and 3. Should be okay.
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Excuse me. So when you lock up, the car gets so unsettled, or it feels like it gets unsettled. Hoping that if I can get in, get out quick enough, it should be good. But a 1:34.8, that's an amazing time. It really is a quick time around here. But I'm not too disheartened even if I don't get pole. If I don't get pole, I just don't get it. What I have found is I'm not bad on the old starts. It's one thing that I am quite good at is F1 car starts. So okay, I'm going back out.
Okay, let's go.
Need to see if I can't find that 7/10 and put it to some good use. I'd rather get out on a free empty circuit anyway. I just hope that when I come around the back back part of the circuit that I'm not trapped behind slow moving cars. And then by that point they should be out. Kind of hoping that I can get 2 laps in. I think they're all starting to come out now anyway. Just need to do it. Goes. Okay, so I'm losing time now and then in sector 1. Great. Okay, so I've blown this run. Oh, I've blown it anyway. Damn it. That's annoyed me. Really annoyed me now that I've thought I was in double engine mode, but I wasn't, and that's what was causing me to lose so much time. I could have sworn I was in the VMAX mode. Anyway. Here goes again.
30 seconds left in the session.
Come on, man. Lost too much time.
Are you okay? That was a nasty. Turn the engine off and wait for the marshals.
That wasn't P1. Third. Second row of the grid. That's okay.
With qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves of our top 3. Hamilton, Verstappen and Joker. With qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make
The
sure
wall
you
caught
join
me,
us
mate.
then.
The wall caught me. Just did not have enough in. If I hadn't messed up on that last turn on my first run, I think I would have been second. But it's all good. It is all good. Let's get ready for the race. I think, was it Australia that I started? Oh no, it was Abu Dhabi. I started P3, and because Hamilton moved across to cover off, I think it was Verstappen then, it left me a clean gap to run up the inside. Welcome back though, Ellis. Excuse me. Now, a story of my life, Harris, mate. I get a qualifying, I either bottle it, smash it up, or imagine having a live stream, right, where you get all the way to practice, you do all the practice, do almost a third or almost full qualifying just to crash out the car. Just gonna wait forever for this thing to load. So normally I would fuel the car as light as I possibly could. I'm not gonna do that.
All right, I think we can call that a successful qualifying. We should be in with a good chance in the race.
Hopefully, Jeff. Would have rather have been on pole though. Just missed out on £500,000. That's how much a compass bonus is. One of my sponsors, if you finish on pole, they award you £552,000, I think, bonus. It's safe to say that we're not going to be getting that now, but in theory, it could have been a lot worse. Could have been a hell of a lot worse, because if I hadn't had the...
The Formula One circus has arrived in Southeast Asia once more, as we usher in a new era and get ready to go racing here in Vietnam.
This is dry.
A lap of Hanoi circuit then, 3.4 miles around the Vietnamese capital. A number of the 23 corners take their inspiration from other great circuits, hopefully creating plenty of passing opportunities. Anthony Davidson also joins me in the commentary box today. Why don't we begin by discussing Alexander Albon? As ever, the threat of unreliability is never far away, and indeed they'll be starting out of position today due to a power unit component change. So it's going to be a difficult task to move forward from there.
Everyone has to deal with penalties or reliability issues from time to time throughout their career. You just have to suck up the pain and get on with the job at hand. Today isn't about performing a miracle to put the car back where it should be. It's about effective damage limitation.
With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Joker, Bottas, Charles Leclerc and Vettel, Perez, Gasly, Sainz and Lance Stroll, Ricciardo, Ocon, Jordan King and Norris, Albon, Kvyat, Kevin Magnussen and George Russell, Giovinazzi, Latifi, Raikkonen and Nick de Vries. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
So, let's get on. At least it's sunny. At least it is sunny. Can't ask for better than that. I have to be really careful though. Phil I'm going to fuel the car. I'm hoping if we get a safety car, that would be fantastic. But yes, mate, he probably would have spun every 3 laps.
After the points finish last race, let's aim to keep the momentum going.
They want me to do 7 laps on those tyres. I'm going to drop it down a little bit, but I'm going to come in a lap earlier, but that will depend on what's going on out on track. 46. No, I need to click it up too, I think. 29. Perfect. So what I'm kind of hoping now that the car in front of me is going to move across to cover that one, and I'm just going to sail on by. That is my hope. Let's get it on.
Okay, our system checks are good. We need to stay in formation and start bringing the car up to temperature, please. Get some load into the tyres and work the brakes. We want them nice and warm by the end of the lap.
And nice and warm you shall have him, Jeffrey boy. Well, would have had him nice and warm if I was out in pole, but yeah, it's kind of annoying when the AI controls the pace. I mean, like, when you're out in pole, you can just blast off into the sunset and then stop.
No rain expected. No rain expected for the time being.
Or slow it down. I found that's the easier way to warm up your tyres rather than rotating side to side. You can just see how warm the back tyres have got, creating the gap. It's just these front ones. The problem is then though, you don't want the rears getting too hot. Just gonna back everybody up, I am. Give myself a bit of an advantage over the other two. Let them sit there longer on the grid. Damn it. My tyres were warm though, in all fairness, and look how far they have gone off in front. So that means they'll have to sit there longer on the grids. Little advantage, maybe. So I kind of hope in the Hamilton we'll move across to cover Verstappen and I can just walk on by. Sail on by, rather.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid has formed. Be ready with the clutch.
And did just that. Now I managed to sail on by. Let them have their ding dongs now behind me. And hopefully I can.
Well done, mate. Nice start.
Yes! The only problem is though, Hamilton, in all fairness, he is the stronger of the Mercedes drivers. He will, if he gets a sniff to come back, he will. And he, 9 times out of 10, he ends up catching as well. You know, my tyres are not going to last me forever, and as much as I'll work on trying to improve and get away, I can't always do that. In all fairness, the AI around here are really, really good. But as long as I use, I'll keep all of my tricks, all of my juice. Try and keep off the Mercedes, because fair play, when they try to overtake you, if they can't get by you, they do kind of back off. I thought it was Hamilton behind me, not Bottas. We will settle into a bit of a rhythm in a minute anyway, because by third or fourth lap they normally tend to use all the ERS or their deploy mode. Unless they are within DRS of you, and then they seem to be just like to have rockets in their engines.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far. You've lost some time to the car behind.
I know, Jeff. I'm going, mate. I'm going as quick as I can. Trust me. Trying to build a gap to him, I am, but not.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilize some of this energy.
Believe it or not, I am trying to build a gap to him. He seems to be a very, very quick. Oh, Verstappen's got past him.
Full course caution. The safety car is out. Keep an eye on the delta. We need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty. Slow down. Maintain positive delta. Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
I'm coming in now, mate.
Copy.
It's a gift horse. You can't knock this one in the mouth.
Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace.
Okay, Bottas is staying out. I'm happy with that. A lot of them are coming in now. I just need to get out, get in, get out. Come on, come on, come on.
Lando is coming in for his stop. Go now.
Yes. Oh, look at that. Stop. 2.1. That's worthy of a...
Speed now. Let's get some heat into those tires.
That's worthy of a Red Bull time, right? Okay, so let's get that down into lean mode so we can get as much from the old... fuel harvest as much as we can. You know it's race over for Bottas now. Because he would have to come in on lap 7 or 8. And we're going to be 2 laps at least behind the safety car. So the only problem is now, this kind of, for 4 or 5 laps, I'm going to have old Maxi boy on my tail.
Right, pick up the pace a touch, please. We need to close to within 10 car lengths of the car ahead.
I'm kind of doing it on purpose. I'm trying to keep heating my tyres. I would have wished that the safety car came out 1 lap later, but when the safety car comes out, you can't not act on that. Come on.
Conditions look stable at the moment. No rain currently expected. Dries seem like the best tyre for now.
Tires are so cold. That's what I wanted. I wanted to know how
Gap to teammate behind is 5.4 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. They're in 20th. The time last lap was a 2:1.9. Right, pick up the pace a touch, please. We need to close to within 10 car lengths of the car ahead.
I was going to say, I kind of wanted the position of my teammate, and in fact, Jeff, he gave us, said P20. That was because he probably would have had a double stack behind me.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember, there is no overtaking until the green flags. Safety car in this lap.
Come on.
Okay, clear.
It's typical at cold tires. Okay, let's crank that rich engine mode up. Some of this battery. See, their tyres are still going to have some sort of decent life, you know, left in them. In all fairness. And like, we need to, you know, when you have the medium tyres put back on, you need to get through that little stint and then get heat back into them. And As long as we can kind of stay within striking distance of these, we in net, we should be, me and Verstappen anyway, should be net 1 and 2. It just all depends though on how much these are holding me up a little bit. Normally I would have sent one up the inside, but I don't want to lose my wing. Or
Okay, we've got plenty of energy. Use the overtake button and have a go.
really dubious of Max as well, because the last time Max was alongside me, he was in Abu Dhabi, and he absolutely spun me around.
VSC deployed. The virtual safety car has been deployed. We need to keep a positive delta here. Slow down. Maintain a positive
What
delta.
about no?
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC ending. Wait for green. The track is clear. Green flag. Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online.
On these cars in front anyway, we've got a pit. It's just like hope that the gap is not too much to Bottas and Vettel, is it?
Bottas is up in first place.
Okay, so they've peeled off.
We pretty much burned off our excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down.
Oh my god, the launch he just had out of there. The launch for Verstappen just had out of that one corner there was unreal.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining. Right, so we've been looking at the damage, and we think you should be okay to continue. It'll cost us a little bit of time, but we're nearly at the end of the race.
Okay, now it's damage limitation. Got 4 laps to go, and I got damage front wing. Vettel is pushing hard.
Okay, take
Sweating.
it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
Really am sweating. Go. Pierre Gasly lap after lap, man.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Yes, I know. I'm just working on the gap between myself and Vettel. God, this is really, really nerve-wracking for me. Just kind of hope that, like, oh no! Oh, that's it. That's probably me over then.
We're leading our teammate by 10.3 seconds.
If I can stop him. Sometimes it's when they try to overtake you, sometimes you can just, if you can kind of block them off, kind of give up on it. Oh, that screwed me now. What can I do with that? If I don't restart it, that's going to be my race over. All because of the AI.
Try to stay with him. He might make a mistake. We could still regain the position.
What?
Some information on Kid.
Oh my god. This has just gone from bad to worse, mate. How many times you're going to get screwed over by the AI in just one race, right? Because that's what I'm doing, getting screwed over by these.
There's only one lap of fuel remaining.
First I had everything taken off by Vettel. Then Sainz.
Okay, back to the pits. You need a new... Are you alright? Sit tight, the marshals are on their way.
You know, what can I do? There's not a lot I can do by here now.
That was a heck of an impact. Let me know you're okay.
Oh well. I'm not restarting this. No way. That's it. That's where I'm gonna call it. Nope. How do I... I'm gonna retire. Absolutely retire. I'm not... I've just got hit, beat, chunks are taken out of... I'm not going to keep on restarting it. Really
Well,
not.
then a fantastic Vietnam Grand Prix, and what a performance it was from our race winners today. What do you think it was, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition today?
Well, they played the safety car to absolute perfection. There are so many factors to worry about once the race is neutralised. I mean, do you pit for fresh rubber? Do you have the space behind you? How much fuel can you save? If you answer all of those questions correctly, you'll have a good chance. And that's exactly what happened today.
Here come today's winners. The team at Red Bull have done a phenomenal job recently. It's clear to see that they've put in the work, and they should be proud of the victory they secured here.
Really, really, really annoyed me.
Let's see what effect this result has had on the drivers' standings. After today's performance, Valtteri Bottas secures the championship lead. After an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
Carlos Sainz would be my first choice for this race. He had excellent race stamina, giving him the opportunity to charge through the ranks.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. There was also a strong showing from the McLaren team today as they make their way up the standings. It's It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action. I can't wait to see what's next.
So yeah, I mean, the reason why I have flashbacks on is because when I get hit and damaged and smashed up by AI, you know, restart and go again. But when you get smashed after smashed and lose bits after bits, how are you supposed to continue racing like that? What, restart it every 5 minutes? It's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. But there's no points for Hanoi, and yeah, great, absolutely great. But anyway, honestly, I lost for words. It's really, really annoyed me. I couldn't believe it. Just how many times that I keep getting hit and taken out, and you know, it just is what it is. But anyway, guys, that has been Hanoi. I don't want to come back here anytime soon. The good thing is we are at China next. So yeah, hopefully Shanghai will be a lot better to us than Hanoi. You know, never mind. We'll just reset, go again. But guys, wherever you are in the world today, hope you have a good one. I really, really do. Hope you are all well, and I'll catch you in the next one.